the site information module shows all the details information of this site. So on this page shows the most important information of this site. This page is split into 4 sections. This is a shortcut navigation bar, and the second section shows the 4 most important parameters of this site. The third section shows the active alarms of this site, and the last section shows the battery information based on each block. Okay, so besides, here is a count clock. I will introduce the function of this clock later. Okay, so on this page I want to emphasize one very important parameters of the backup time. So it's known that in the market we can find some battery management system which can give the forecast of the battery backup time. But unfortunately, so far the accuracy of this forecast is not very good. As we know, the average accuracy of the backup time forecast is about 20% difference. Okay. For BSB, we have our particular pattern designed algorithm to forecast this backup time, so we can provide almost a 5% difference accuracy to forecast the backup time. So if the backup time can get about 5% accuracy, so that means this backup time can become very useful to our users to improve their operation efficiency and optimize their operation cost. For example, one of our partner has one case. They are taking care the battery and the power system maintenance in the network. It's about 2,000 sites. So right now, in case they get the site AC power shutdown alarm, they have to send their engineer go to the site immediately with a portable generator. Even the battery still can provide 4-hour even longer backup time, but they still need to go to the site immediately. Why? Because they have no ideas about the exact backup time. Even the battery is still okay in good condition, they cannot trust, they cannot rely on this imagination. Okay. Even the battery management system gave the results of the backup forecast, but they cannot trust it. Okay. So for BSB, we have this particular innovation can provide much more accurate backup time forecast. Based on this accurate backup forecast, our users can optimize their OPEX dramatically. According to our simulation, this partner can save almost 40% of their OPEX in the network maintenance. Okay. And besides to provide this information for this EcoPlus system, we really focus on our users' flexibility and how convenient to use the system. For example, here we provide 2 shortcuts. This is a historical data curve function. If we click, the system will automatically show the data in past 24 hours. And with this function, our users can easily to check what's wrong and what happened in last 24 hours and make the basic analysis of this site. Okay. And for this curve can show 2 banks of the batteries, and also you can choose to show each block data of this battery. Okay. And here for this 24 hours curve, we can see the trend of this site, what is happening. And for particular time, we want to see what is happening right now. So we can zoom in the details of the site and then check different period. Okay. And even more, we can choose which block I want to compare. For example, I want to compare the data for number 1 and the number 4 blocks. I just click to unselect the number 2 and the number 3. So this curve will show 2 blocks data in the curve. Okay, and of course here you can choose longer time and to see longer status. Okay, so with this function, our users can easily to do the site analysis. The second shortcut is a real-time data showing. So here, this curve can show the real-time data of each block of the battery, including the current, voltage, and the environment temperature. Well, so our users can choose a different sample interval from 5 seconds to 1 minute. Okay, and here you can choose the different block in different bank. So if our users has a remote discharge function in the rectifier systems, they can easily use this function to monitor the discharge process. In case something is abnormal or something is going wrong, they can immediately stop the discharge test and then do the analysis of the power backup system. Okay. So as I mentioned before, here is a count clock. Okay. So what's the function of this clock? Because right now we are using the GPRS in the BTS sites to connect the data to the server. So we have to consider the consumption of the GPRS bandwidth. So here default default in the system, if here's no here's no operation of the system in 5 minutes, we will stop to get the real-time data from site until manually start again. Okay, with this way to prevent the misusage of this page and to consume dramatically the bandwidth of the GPRS transmission resources on site.